It's been years since I left that small town. Now I'm just another face under the city lights. The sound of cars, the smell of rain on concrete. Sometimes it all feels too heavy. There was a time I believed I'd make it here somehow, but dreams get quieter when no one's around. I miss the way the wind used to call my name, and the fields that whispered it's okay. I wanna go back to where the light was warm, back to the sound of the river and my mother's voice in the dawn. This city never sleeps, but my heart's been tired too long. I just wanna go home. I walk these empty streets under neon skies. Every window shows a life that isn't mine. Sometimes I smile, pretending I belong, but deep inside, I'm still that boy from home. I wanna go back to where the stars were real, back to the laughter that pain couldn't steal. The city lights are cold, they don't feel like love. Home, that's where the light was. Someday I'll go back to where the light was. It's quiet again. Only the fire knows what I'm thinking. I burned through another day. Too fast, too loud, too blind. I'm sorry for rushing past your eyes this morning, for checking my phone instead of your smile, for pretending I was fine when I just needed to breathe. I'm sorry I spoke too sharp and laughed too late. The world kept spinning and I forgot to look back. Under this firelight, everything feels slower. Every flame reminds me how fragile warmth can be. Maybe tomorrow I'll remember to be kind. A little longer this time. I'm sorry to the little things I broke, to the moments I didn't notice, to myself for trying too hard to be okay. The fire crackles like it knows it forgives without a word. Maybe that's what love looks like. It's quiet under this firelight. My thoughts turn softer, Every spark feels like a second chance. If you can hear me, I'm sorry, and thank you for staying.
Calm, the stars were near. Your hand in mine erased the fear. I didn't wanna let it go. The warmth still lingers, soft and slow. The world felt quiet for a while. Your eyes had something kind. I tried to speak but lost the words. They hid between my smile. Tonight I'll sing inside your dream, where only hearts can speak and gleam. I'll whisper all I couldn't say and hope it reaches you someday. I didn't wanna let go of your hand. Now I'm afraid to understand. Love has already begun. Tomorrow feels so close and far. What if I say the wrong thing, love? My heart's already running wild. You make me feel alive inside. The moonlight hums a gentle tune, like it knows what I feel for you. I'm falling slow, I'm falling deep. Your name's the only song I keep. Tonight where only hearts can speak and gleam, I'll whisper all I couldn't say and hope it reaches you someday. I didn't wanna let go of your hand. Now I'm afraid to understand. Love has already begun. If you see me there, don't wake me soon. I'll be singing beneath your moon. Begins again.
I found your name on a folded piece of paper. The ink had faded, but the feeling hadn't. It wasn't a letter I sent, it was one I wrote just to feel a little closer. Some nights I still write to you, though I know you'll never read them. Words fall easier when no one's there to answer. I tell you about the weather, the songs I can't finish, and the dream I had where you were still here. These are the letters I never sent, kept between the pages of my quiet. They don't ask for forgiveness, they don't beg to be remembered. They're just me, trying to keep the light on a little longer. Sometimes I wonder if you'd recognize my voice or the way I say your name. I'm tired. I've learned how to smile again, but it never feels the same. You were the pause between my every word. These are the letters I never sent, the ones the fire couldn't burn. They float between what was and what is, finding their way back to silence. And maybe that's okay. Some love is meant to stay unwritten. If you ever hear the wind tonight, that's me reading one of them aloud to no one. I used to walk alone through city lights and empty songs, but now the world feels new, 'cause every thought leads back to you. The morning feels a little brighter, even the rain sounds like your name. I'm smiling without knowing why. Love's a funny, gentle flame. You changed the rhythm of my days, made the quiet moments stay. Every breath, every move I make feels like it's for you. Maybe tomorrow I'll find the courage to tell you what I feel inside. Maybe tomorrow our hands will meet and time will slow tonight. If I close my eyes, I see your face, a dream I don't wanna wake. Maybe tomorrow I'll find a way to say your name. Could be so soft, so clear, so quietly. You're the song I never wrote, but now it's singing in my soul. You make me better without a word. You turn the noise into a world, I can't help but think maybe this is what love means. Maybe tomorrow I'll find the courage to tell you what I feel inside. Maybe tomorrow our lips will meet under the tender light. If I close my eyes, I see your face, a dream I don't wanna wake. Maybe tomorrow will finally say my name. I'm not afraid of falling if it's falling into you. You taught me how to open up, how to start anew. Maybe tomorrow the same way too, and maybe love begins with you. Under the quiet sky tonight, two hearts begin to shine.
I used to walk alone through streets that had no name, but when I saw your smile, the city didn't feel the same.
You changed the way the morning feels. You colored all my gray. Maybe tomorrow I'll be brave enough to tell you what I couldn't say. The night was soft, your hand was near. I wish that time would disappear. I didn't want to let it go. Your warmth is something I now know. Tomorrow's words are hard to find. They tremble in my chest. Tonight I'll sing inside your dream, where love can do the rest.
Maybe tomorrow our hearts will speak the way our hands did tonight. Maybe tomorrow our eyes will meet and everything will feel right. If I close my eyes, I see your face, a dream I don't wanna wake. Maybe tomorrow love will finally find its way.
You changed the rhythm of my days. You took my lonely heart away. I'm not afraid of falling now. I'll fall if it's with you somehow.
Our hearts were quiet once before, now they're singing even more. Maybe tomorrow our hearts will meet beneath the morning sky. Maybe tonight in your dream we'll learn what love feels like.
If I close my eyes, I see your face, a dream I don't wanna wake.
Maybe tomorrow love will finally stay. Maybe tomorrow I'll see you there in your dream. Maybe tomorrow
I'll see you there
in your dream.
It's been a long road. The rain still smells the same. Fields still breathe the same wind, but everyone's gone now. Only I stayed for a while. My hometown, the roof is cracked and the gate leans with time. The laughter that once filled the yard now sleeps beneath the dust. I still walk the same old paths where our shadows used to run. Even the trees remember the sound of our names. This is my home, though no one's left to call it that. The fields still wave hello, but the hands are gone. Maybe it's time for me to go to where the river meets the sun. The nights grow longer now, and silence hums like a song. I sit by the old stone wall, watching fireflies fade one by one. Every sound feels slower, every step feels kind. Maybe the earth is whispering, you've done enough. This is my home, though it's changed just like me. The echoes in these walls, they still speak softly. Maybe it's time to follow their call, to rest where the light never falls. Goodbye, my hometown. You've waited long enough. If the wind blows through again, let it carry my name. I'll be home, somewhere quiet. Sunlight falls across your face, and I forget the time and place. Your laughter lingers in the air. I wish that I could keep it there. Every glance you give, I feel something quiet, something real. I never knew love could sound like silence that's all around. When you look my way, the sky begins to open. Every fear fades away. My heart is softly spoken. You don't have to say a thing, I already know your name. When you look my way, I'm not the same. Your voice is warm, a gentle fire. It pulls me close, it takes me higher. Every word a melody. You're the song that stays in me. I used to hide behind the rain, but now I dance unafraid. Love's not loud, it softly stays in the spaces between our days. When you look my way, the world feels safe again. Even shadows turn to light when your eyes meet mine. You don't have to promise me, just stay, don't walk away. When you look my way, I know I'll stay. No words tonight,
when you look my way. The world feels fine.
The streetlights hum again tonight. They sound like the past, like an old radio in my mind. Somewhere between the noise and the wind, I start missing home again. There was a house by the river, and laughter that never learned to fade. I thought I had to leave to become someone new, but I only lost the quiet. I still remember the smell of rain on that cracked old road. Even now, the memory feels warmer than the lights of this city. I wanna go back to where the light was gentle, where love didn't need words and time moved slow. The world felt small, but my heart was full. I wanna go back to where the light was. I used to chase dreams that look good in mirrors, but somewhere along the way I forgot how to smile without reason. Sometimes I see your face in the crowd that never stops. You never left, you just turned into silence. I wanna go back to where the stars were real, where I wasn't afraid to feel small. Back to the sound of your voice in the morning wind. That's where I learned what love really was. The fire's dying down, the night feels kind. If tomorrow forgets me, I'll still remember where the light was. Morning comes and I still hear the echo of your voice so near. Coffee's warm but not like you. You're the calm I'm running to. You smile and time forgets to move. The world slows down around the truth. Every breath you take feels new. Every heartbeat leads to you. When you look my way, the colors start to bloom again. Even silence sings your name, and my world feels safe within. I don't need to say a word, you already understand. When you look my way, I'm yours again. turns, the lights grow dim, the stars lean close to listen in. You're the quiet in my noise, you're the reason in my voice. I've tried to write this song before, but love keeps meaning something more. You're the line I can't replace, you're the calm inside my grace. When you look my way, the colors start to bloom again. Even silence sings your name, and my world feels safe within. Every glance becomes a vow, without a single plan. When you look my way, I understand. Stay right there, don't say a thing. When you look my way, I know everything. There's a song in the way you breathe, soft like wind beneath the trees. Every time you call my name, I forget who I used to be. The world slows down when you smile, and suddenly it all feels right. Your eyes, they find me where I hide, pull me closer every time. When you look my way, the night turns into morning. All my doubts fade away, like rain that's finally falling. You're the quiet I was searching for, the peace behind my pain. When you look my way, I'm home again. There's warmth in the things you say, like sunlight on a winter day. Even silence speaks so loud. When you're near, I'm not afraid. Your shadow dances next to mine, two hearts tracing borrowed time. If love is real, I think I know. It's right here in your glow. When you look my way, the night turns into morning. All my doubts fade away, like rain that's finally falling. You're the reason songs exist, the words I never planned to say. When you look my way, I lose myself, but I'm okay. Every chord I play tonight belongs to you somehow. Every line I wrote before makes sense right now. When you look my way, I forget the world for a while. When you look my way, I see forever in your eyes. No words can ever say what I feel. When you look my way, Coffee's getting cold on the table side. Your laugh still lingers in my mind. We talk about dreams, we talk about time, but never cross that fragile line. Sometimes I see it in your eyes, that quiet storm we never try to hide. We're somewhere between the lines, not love, not just friends tonight. Your hand brushed mine, we said it's fine, but the silence spoke too right. We're lost between the lines, where hearts don't need to decide. Streetlight hums a faded tune. Your shadow blends into the moon. I smile and say, see you soon. But part of me won't let you go too soon. Sometimes the truth just feels too kind, when it's written in the space between our minds. We're somewhere between the lines, not love, not just friends tonight. Your hand brushed mine, we said it's fine, but the silence spoke too right. We're lost between the lines, where hearts don't need to decide. Maybe someday we'll find the words, or maybe silence is what we've earned. Either way, I'll be alright, sitting here under the soft porch light. We're still between the lines, and that's where peace can hide. No labels, no goodbyes, just the warmth we can't define. Yeah, we're fine between the lines.
Morning light on your sweater sleeve, steam from the cup makes me believe this simple life is all I need. You breathe and I've fallen quietly, just coffee in the quiet. Your smile is how I started. No rush, no world to fight, just you beside this gentle light. Soft jazz playing low outside, your fingers brushing into mine. I used to chase the days away, now I stay just to watch you stay. If every day felt like this one does, I'd never ask the world for much.
It's quiet now,
just me and the firelight. Another long day, another list of things I should have said right. I'm sorry for the calls I didn't take, for the words I said too late. I'm sorry I smiled when I should have stayed a little longer. I forgot to say thank you to the coffee lady downstairs. She remembers my order. I never remembered her name. Under this firelight, everything feels smaller. The anger, the pride, the noise I carried all day. Maybe the world's not that bad. Maybe I just needed to say I'm sorry out loud for once. I'm sorry to my reflection for pretending I'm fine, to my friend who waited, and to time that I wasted. There were moments I laughed just to hide the truth, and nights I fell asleep before forgiving myself. Under this firelight, everything feels smaller. I can breathe again and maybe start over. If tomorrow listens, I'll try to be better. Tomorrow. The streets don't sleep, they whisper low. I chase my dreams but miss your glow. Every light feels less than true, 'cause every night still ends with you. I'm living fast, I'm feeling small. The skyline echoes when I call, and though the noise won't let me rest, your name still beats inside my chest. So I write you words I'll never send, like letters folded by the wind. You're miles away, but still I see your shadow in this city sea. I wonder if you dream of me when stars fall down on fields of green. I'm still the boy who couldn't stay, but you're the home that never fades. The trains run late, the moon's a blur. I hum my song, it sounds like her, the one who waits where rivers bend for stories that I'll someday send. And when I'm lost in neon skies, I find your face and passerby. No matter where this life may lead, my heart keeps writing endlessly. I'll send this letter someday soon. Till then, keep the porch light on.
I read your words beneath the light. Your city dreams still sound so right. The wind here smells like autumn rain, but I still taste your name again. The stars still bloom above the hill. The river hums, it's quiet still. I hope your nights don't feel too cold. I keep your letters softly fold. So I write you back, but never send. The words just flow like smoke again. You're far away, but close in thought. A dream I've loved, a time I've caught. Does the city know your gentle heart? Do you still hum before you start? I'm still the girl who watched you go, but loves the seed you helped me sow. Fields are gold, the sky's the same, but nothing feels like when you came. I light the lamp and close my eyes to talk to you through evening skies. And if someday your dreams come true, remember I believed in you. I'll keep this porch light burning slow for every mile you've yet to go. I'll be when the city grows quiet again. It's late, the streets gone quiet now. The city lights are fading out. My coffee's cold, but I don't care, 'cause your voice is still right there. I've tried to hide it, played it cool, but my heart's been breaking rules. Every word you say just stays like music that won't fade away. Maybe you know, maybe you don't, how I fall each time you smile. I tell myself just let it go, but I've been yours for a while. No fancy lines, no clever part, just a simple truth I found. Maybe you know deep in your heart my love's the quietest sound. You talk about your tired days and I just listen, drift away to all the dreams you didn't chase. I'd hold them if I could in place. I don't need the stars to show the words I've never dared to know. If I could speak, I'd softly say you're the calm in my disarray. And if tomorrow never comes, I'd still be glad I spoke this once. No fireworks, no grand parade, just you and me. And the words I've said, maybe you know. Maybe you know now. It's midnight again. The street lights blink like tired eyes. I sit by the window and the city feels too close to learn to empty. Through the glass the world feels far, but I still wonder where you are. Some nights I dream I hear your name, then wake to silence just the same. People say loneliness fades with time, but time just learns to hide it better. The sound of rain on rooftops, it feels like company until it stops. I keep a light on for no one in particular, just to prove I'm still here. The city sleeps, but I don't. Not tonight.
The city never really sleeps. It just hums like an old machine. Tired but still alive, I walk these empty streets, and every window feels like someone else's story. I see my reflection in the glass, same face, same eyes, but a little less fire than before. Neon ashes falling slow, every light just comes and goes. I keep waiting for something real, but the silence is all I feel. Coffee shops close, but the thoughts don't. My hands shake from too much night. Too much thinking, too much pretending I'm fine. There's comfort in the noise, but peace in the lonely. And somewhere in between I breathe. City hums, and I hum with it. Maybe tomorrow I'll find what I've lost tonight.
We used to laugh at nothing much, smoking stories, dreams and such. Now the nights feel long and still. I guess that's what growing older will. The world kept spinning, we lost the track. You went east, I never looked back. But sometimes in this fading light, I hear your voice through firelight. Old friends don't fade, they just drift slow. Like smoke in the wind, they come and go. We never said it, but I still know you were the home I used to know. The flames keep dancing quiet and low, like memories I can't let go. No words are left, just silent grace of time that softens every face. Maybe someday we'll meet again, not as boys, but as old men, with eyes that smile and hearts that mend, to raise a glass for what we've been. Old friends don't end, they just remain in the fire's glow. I call your name. Streetlights fade like an old memory. Coffee's cold, but it still comforts me. City hums in a slow blue tone. Feels like a place I call my own. My thoughts drift soft with the evening air. Little things I forgot somewhere. I'm not lost, but I'm not alright. Just learning how to rest tonight. So I breathe, let the moment stay. Let the quiet wash the noise away. No big words, nothing left to prove. Just me and this slow burning groove. Oh babe, I hear the traffic from downtown.
the block. Life keeps moving, tick by clock. But here I sit in this gentle glow, finding a calm I didn't know. My heartbeat falls in a mellow line. Feels like jazz in a tired mind. I guess peace comes in simple ways, like letting go at the end of the day. Ooh, maybe that's all I need tonight. Just a breath, just this light. Ooh, just a quieter side of life. Ooh.
The room is quiet, the night is slow. Your name is something I still hold. I breathe it in with every sigh, like gentle waves on the edge of my mind. I'm not someone who speaks too fast, but love like this is made to last. You calm the noise inside my chest and pull my world into your rest. In the soft light, you feel like home to me tonight. No rush, no fight. Just the warmth of you beside. All the things I try to hide, you see them clear and stay right here. You're like a voice I always knew, a quiet truth that pulled me through. The little things you never see are everything you mean to me. I'm not asking for anything, just let me hear your heart again. It beats in time with all I am, a melody I understand. If you ever wonder what I feel, listen close, it's all for you.
The fire's fading slow, ashes dance like memories. Your shadow's on the wall, but it's just the wind in me. The night feels cold again, my hands still reach for you. Silence fills the air with things we never knew. I'm waiting under the firelight. Your name burns in my mind. Every spark reminds me of what we left behind. I'm staying where the warmth still lies, hoping you'll come tonight. but none can light my way. I whisper to the dark, hoping you still hear me say, I'm fine, I'm here, I'll wait till dawn forgets the night. The glow keeps me alive, your face in every light. I'm waiting in under the firelight, your name burns in my mind. Every spark reminds me of what we left behind. I'm staying where the warmth still lies, hoping you'll come tonight. I'm waiting under the firelight. Even when the embers die, I'll be here under the firelight.
The fire softly sways, it's singing just for me. The night feels wide and quiet, like an endless sea. I hold my hand so close to chase the chill away. Dreams I used to hide come back and softly say, will love find me someday? Will it know my name? Like a spark in the dark that never fades away. I'm waiting where the fire stays, in the glow I pray. Will love find me someday? The stars are whispering stories I can't see. I wonder if you're out there